What does this question say? It says find the sum of first 25 terms of an AP where the nth term is given by an equal to 2 minus 3n. So we have a general formula for the nth term and we have to find out the sum to 25 terms of an AP. Now it's a tricky question and let's see how we approach it. Now an is equal to 2 minus 3n. Nth term is given as 2 minus 3n. So what will be an plus 1, which is the n plus 1th term? It will be equal to 2 minus 3 into, instead of n we put in n plus 1. So what do we get? 2 minus 3n minus 3, that is equal to minus 1 minus 3n, right? Now the common difference for the AP would be what? An plus 1 minus an. Successive terms you have to take the difference. So an plus 1 minus an would be the common difference for the AP. What do we obtain here? And an is 2 minus 3n. So we get minus 1 minus 3n minus 2 plus 3n. Cancels out and we get the common difference as minus 3. Now we have the common difference. What will be the first term? First term a would be equal to a1, right? The first term would be a1. And what would a1 be? 2 minus 3 into 1. So it will be minus 1. So the first term would be equal to minus 1. Now we have to find out sum to 25 terms of an AP. That is, we have to find out S25. And what would the value be? It will be n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now what is n? N is 25 because we have to find out the sum of first 25 terms. 2 into a would be how much? A is minus 1 plus 25 minus 1 and the common difference comes out to be minus 3. So it's going to be minus 3 here. What do we get? 25 by 2 minus 2. 24 minus 3 would be minus 72. 24 into 3 is 72. So minus 72 we get and minus 2 here. So we have 25 by 2 into minus 74. So we have 25 into minus 30. So the value of 25 into minus 37 comes out to be minus 925. So we have calculated the sum to 25 terms of the given AP where the general nth term is given by 2 minus 3n. So I hope you understood how we obtain the final result. Now let's get into another question. Now let's see this question. What does it say? It says find the common difference of an AP whose first term is given to be 1 and the sum of first 4 terms is 1/3 the sum of the next 4 terms. So what do we have? What do we have in this question? We have a equal to 1. It's given, right? We have to calculate the value of d. The common difference we have to calculate. And what is given? It's given that a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus a4. That's the sum of the first 4 terms is equal to 1/3 the sum of the next 5 terms. What would the next 5 terms be? A5, A6, A7 and A8, right? Now we take the 3 to the other side. What do we get? 3 times A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 is equal to A5 plus A6 plus A7 plus A8. We can add A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 on both sides, right? If we add the same value to both the sides, it's not going to change the equation. So what do? We add, this was given, we add A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 to both the sides. So what do we get? If we add A1, A2, A3 and A4 to the other side, this is what we get, right? This is what we get. Now this would be what? This will be 4 times A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4. And what would this be? This would be A1 plus A2 plus A3 going on till A8. Now what is A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4? Isn't it S4, sum to 4 terms of the AP? And what is on the other side, on the right hand side? We have S8, the sum of 8 terms of the given AP, where A1 is equal to the first term, that's A, right? Now we have S4 and S8. Now we can use a formula. What is S4? S4 would be n by 2. 2 into A. A is given to be 1, right? 2A plus n minus 1. 4 minus 1 would be 3 into D. And this is equal to S8. And what will be S8? S8 will be n by 2. 2A plus 8 minus 1, 7 D. I hope you got this. It's 4 into S4 is equal to S8. How do we obtain S4? S4 will be n by 2. S4 in S4, n will be equal to 4. So we have 4 by 2, 2 into A plus n minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3, 3D. And here we have n by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Now we can simplify it and get the value of D. So we have 2 into 2 is 4 plus 2 into 3D is 6D is equal to, we cancel this out, you get 4, 2 plus 7D. You open up the brackets, you get 16 plus 24D is equal to 8 plus 28D, which means you bring the 8 this side, you have 8, you take the 24 to the other side, you have 4D. Therefore, D comes out to be 8 by 4, that is equal to 2. So this is how you obtain the value of the common difference for the given AP. What did we do? We simply wrote the given conditions. We manipulated it a bit. We took the 3 this side. We added A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 to both the sides. It will not affect the equation because we are adding the same thing on both the sides. Now this becomes 4 times A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4, and this becomes A1 plus A2 plus A3 up to A8. This is what is S4. S4 is what? The sum of first 4 terms of the AP. So it will be 4 times S4, and this turns out to be S8. That is the sum of first 8 terms of the AP. So 4S4 is equal to S8. Now we have substituted the values of S4 and S8 from the values that we already know of. We know that A is equal to 1. For S4, n will be equal to 4. For S8, n will be equal to 8. And we have to find the value of D, which we are trying to calculate. So when we simplify this, we get the value of D as equal to 2. So this was another interesting question. Now let's go and let's move to illustration number 32 and let's see what lies in there.